Hello and welcome to MIDI Supply. In this video we will talk about servicing your vacuum pump. You need to service your vacuum pump or clean it out at least once a month. To perform this task you will need a number 5 or number 6 Allen wrench. You can use an impact drill if you have one, and some gloves. The vacuum pump sits next to the motor. It works by using graphite pallets. Graphite pallets are thin graphite plates inside of the pump that creates the vacuum for the entire machine. If you notice that you are having any kind of problems with your vacuum, or that your pump has stalled, or is stuck, or is humming, you will need to open up the pump to check the graphite pallets to ensure that they are not damaged. To open the pump, begin by removing the first plate. Grab a number 5 Allen wrench and begin moving the 6 Allen screws from the first plate. Remove the first plate. Inside the pump, you will see the rotating cylinder and the 4 graphite pallets inside their slots. Also, you will see a gap at the bottom of the cylinder and a really small gap at the top. This is how the pump should look. Begin by making sure that the cylinder rotates. You should be able to rotate it freely with one finger. Also, the graphite pallets should fall into the gap at the bottom of the cylinder. Remove and inspect each graphite pallet. If a graphite pallet is broken or cracked, it needs to be replaced. Use the damp cloth to wipe out any graphite dust or debris that you can in the gap of the pump. Use the Q-tips to clean within the graphite slots. If you notice any rust in your pump, you can use some brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner. Just make sure that you wipe the pump dry when done. Now it's time to install the graphite pallets back into the pump. Notice that there are 2 kinds of graphite pallets. The one on the left, the edge curves all the way around. The one on the right, it curves up and then drops to a 90-degree angle. If you have the graphite pallet with a complete curved edge, ensure that the curved edge is facing the outside perimeter of the cylinder. If you have the graphite pallet that drops down into the 90-degree angle, ensure that the 90-degree angle side is to your left. When you put the graphite pallet into the cylinder, you will see that it will continue the circle of the cylinder. Continue to put the graphite pallets in the same way. Ensure the cylinder turns freely. You will know when you put this graphite pallet in backwards, because what you will see is a triangle in the upper left corner of the graphite pallet in its slot. If you see a triangle, just turn the cylinder so that the graphite pallet falls into the gap at the bottom of the cylinder. Remove the graphite pallet and flip it. When you flip it, this will ensure that the triangle disappears and the curve of the graphite pallet continues the circle of the cylinder. If you notice that when you put your graphite pallets in the cylinder, they do not fall into the gap, take the sandpaper and sand the flat sides of the graphite until they move within the slots. When all the graphite pallets have been put back into the pump, install the first plate by screwing in the 6 Allen screws with the number 5 Allen wrench. Do not over tighten the screws, they only need to be hand tight. Ensure that the muffler is screwed into the pump. Twist the red silencer back into the pump and turn on the motor to ensure that the pump turns. Visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, MIDI Supply. We have many more videos on our machines. Thanks for watching.